This serves as the plan for a decoration on the wall of a new building in Shantiniketan. In its final form, the cutouts will be replaced by colored tiles. The tiles have been manufactured in Purulia and sent to Shantiniketan in packing cases. Each piece of tile comes separately wrapped and numbered. They're first assembled on the floor like so many pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. While an assistant puts the tiles in position, the artist has to make sure that they have been properly placed. Benod Bihari Mukherjee, who conceived the murals and cut out the figures, has been blind in one eye from birth. The other eye, which was severely myopic, he lost 15 years ago at the age of 53. Benod Bihari has lived most of his life in Shantiniketan. He was away for a period of 10 years, but came back in 1958 as a member of the faculty teaching the theory of art. His wife teaches art in a school in Dehradun. His daughter, his only child, studies painting in Baroda. Apart from an hour or so on the site of the decoration, Benod Bihari spends most of his time alone in his cottage near the arts campus. The flask contains raw tea, his favorite drink, and has to be replenished from time to time by his maidservant. Before he lost his sight, Benod Bihari had been an avid reader of books. But in his childhood, his formal education was greatly hampered by his physical handicap. If this photograph shows him with a book in his hand, it's probably because he belonged to a family which held education in high regard. It was a large family, and Benod was the youngest of 6 brothers. The one trait that most of the brothers shared was a natural gift for drawing. Benod Bihari's earliest surviving sketches show landscapes. He was still untaught. At the age of 15, he was permitted by a leading eye specialist of Calcutta to take up the study of painting. He had already, 3 years earlier, been sent to Shantiniketan as a student of Pathabhavan. He now shifted to the newly opened Kalabhavan. A year later, the painter Nandalal Bose, the most gifted pupil of the great Abanindranath Tagore, came from Calcutta and took charge of the department. A great teacher as well as a great painter, Nandalal allowed his pupils to explore freely within the broadly defined limits of Oriental art. Benod decided from the very outset that he had no use for mythology, that stock in trade of most of the new painters. He was more interested in his immediate surroundings. The starkly beautiful countryside around Shantiniketan, its flora and its fauna, and the sturdy life of the Santals in the villages, all these found expression in the sketches and paintings of Benod Bihari's early period.